Jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC.
Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, offensive player of the week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he
get
must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Run that ball.
Come here. Now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Good tackle, Greg.
It was a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw.
Come here.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
If you keep Mahomes under pressure, he'll just give up.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Oh!
He finds his man complete. That's Wade. And he will
have catch off that.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd
catch off
conversion.
That. I respect that catch. That's a good catch.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Oh, come in, Henderson.
And he stopped immediately there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And some space here.
Touchdown.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team.
Touchdown. Pat Mahomes had to hold on to that ball.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Out
comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Good field goal right there, man.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Play action.
Come here.
It's Mahomes.
Oh.
They'll roll him out right.
Fumble again. Oh, he can't hold on to the football for nothing.
Falcons say they have it, they do.
I want to before we Pat Mahomes. He can't hold on to the football for nothing.
Field position to start out. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, the MVP of the league back in 2016. It's Matt Ryan. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
I think he's trying to run out the pocket like he's running back. So. Pat Mahomes, what he got going on?
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
There's no way. He at least got 2 yards.
Gain on the play. It'll be second down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Ryan. And he's got it.
Touchdown.
Hayden Hurst, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
He's going to be no head coach. He's going to be my coach.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Let's go ahead and kick this on real quick.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Cool. Thank you for watching.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
I am mad.
And now here comes Kansas City. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time,
Mahomes got 19 yards on him. Come on now, he's like the leading thrower in the NFL right now, I think. He got 19 yards. Come on now.
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to
swing in game
situations. Doesn't always work out.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce is a big target. Forgot about him on this team. Is Tyreek Hill on this team? No, I think so. I don't know if Tyreek Hill on this team.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd
Kelce
down.
Again.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Come on, Brady.
You don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
Oh, man.
Put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, don't run that ball again, Mahomes now. Oh, he holds the ball. Good job.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Mahomes gonna be that leading rusher.
Not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think
that's the only thing that can beat me with short passing.
Because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. $14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh, they got half to go.
Plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
They want to go for it? Oh, it's just 3rd down and 14. Oh, I thought it was 4th down. How?
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Picked off.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Oh my God.
Dante Jackson picks it. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back.
Oh my God.
The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
He just threw it right to Dante Jackson.
Partner, what we just saw,
one of my elite corners.
Of a team that was really amped up.
Oh my God! Look, watch this. Watch this.
Overexcited.
Boom! He threw it right to him.
Gave up a big play instead. They created their own
boom! He jumped his route.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Coup now for the point.
It was down there. It was about to score me. He just overthrow. He just underthrow him. I mean,
21-0.
he underthrow that guy.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way
into
the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
I mean, it's still not over yet. It's Patrick Mahomes on facing right now. It's never over.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see.
Oh yeah, they did.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's
all he's doing is throwing to Travis Kelce. That's his only receiver right now.
Give the defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They got Travis Kelce playing wide out.
Now a handoff, Henderson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Good drive, good drive. I like it.
Strong run against the
Stay with it.
Set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught, Kelce, left side. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other.
Kelce's definitely his main target right now, though.
2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Get out your hand, Patrick.
So a couple of first downs on this drive.
Sir.
It's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
About set to begin their next drive.
I don't think they're going to be first place touchdown, but
he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. I don't know what I got going on.
They nearly had the interception, but it's second down.
Got it. Oh, for real, they did have that
Throwing
interception.
again on 2nd and 10. Ryan, he's going to take
flag.
another shot here.
Come on now.
Pass incomplete, but the flag is
ripping the passes.
This might be a roughing call.
Oh, yeah. He came up too high.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
A first down run, good
we
for
gotta
about
get
3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
We got to get some Michelle going.
Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. On 2nd down, it's Stanley. We'll step aside.
My running game is not going good.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Going for the deep ball. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. There he goes.
4th down, touchdown.
Falcons. Kyle Pitts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half.
Fourth down, touchdown. No, no.
On here in this first half.
Come on, KC.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coach in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the Falcons grab it.
He may step out of bounds, though. Oh, he got that fumble.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on.
I thought he stepped out of bounds. I'm glad they didn't review that.
But in that portion of the field,
he's out of bounds in that ball.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards.
Yeah, he could have got out of bounds right there. I don't know what Patrick Mahomes got going on.
That was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think...
And he gets in. Touchdown.
Let's go, Matt
Ryan keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Falcons open the lead up to 34-0. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this 35-0
now. They came out like coming down and it was coming out already, but I don't know what happened. He just kept fumbling his football. I mean, they really had a chance. Like, come on now, you can't think about like a wide open touchdown with a defensive back with a fumble. Like, come on. Like he had they was down there at my 20-yard line. They had a chance, like they got to hold on to the football. Like, they've been killing my defense. Like, they got a lot of yards on my defense. I hate that they playing like that now.
Jordan Elliott make that now.
They don't got a lot of yards in my defense.
The Chiefs will use the first of their
I know I'm not giving that many yards.
The stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Oh yeah, that was a big shot, Elliott.
But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
They doubling Grady Jarrett. Hey, he's going to double to Elliott right there. So, I really can't do that much blitz. They double. They're keeping the extra tight end out there. And Kelsey wide open.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he's taken down, but
how did we run that play and we still...
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And
let's go, Kelsey.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And this will be caught.
Jogging out of bounds.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
They're playing now. They're like running yards on my defense.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Did he catch that?
Find his man on the outside.
What?
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown.
Why did they doubling Grady Jarrett?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
They send everybody.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive,
better go on
and
to
getting
that
the
field goal.
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on
Come on,
and maybe turn the
field
tide.
goal. If we get 1 sack in the game over.
Once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That'll be swung out wide here.
Look at that.
And a loose football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. Carson Wentz, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. And then one more to highlight, Monday Night Football. As folks, you'll see a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, and he has run for another. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Let's go. Let's get it.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Oh, yeah, let's get that football down.
Johnson.
Oh.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, he was wide open over there. Oh.
It's caught inside the 10. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
He really just snagged on 2 defenders.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got a field full.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Sony Michel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Let's go.
Coup for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad
taste out of their mouth here. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now here's Mahomes.
He'll get this underneath to Henderson.
Oh, I thought they
Go
ran.
down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity,
they have a lot of yards
but with
on
intelligence.
I'm not good with that
Found
many
the hole
yards.
in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the
They
down marker back to 1.
down in scoring position like 3 times. And they fumble the ball. They just can't hold them.
They'll run on
Ball
first
security.
down. It's Henderson.
Well, they can get down there
to
and
the
start to
44,
score.
5 yards that time.
They have no balls.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Honestly, watch the
Let's
screen.
get back to the
Everybody
huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on
share the
third
video
down?
out.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wade. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Got him.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing.
I can't be trying to do all that fast stuff on my defense, huh?
Those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Now left side on the swing pass. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd
I
and
wonder
13.
what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
What is man doing?
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's
Stop for a minute. He just stopped for a minute. I'm like, what are you doing?
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground.
See how they down in there? They've been down here. This is their 4th time down here in my end zone. And that will happen every time. Fumble the ball. Every time they fumble the ball.
At the 29-yard line.
I don't know why they do that. It's his second fumble
He
down
wanted
there.
to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed, because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the
Oh, he nearly picked me off.
someone had a particular problem
He
carrying
nearly
the ball,
picked me
holding
off, but
on
I'm
to
trying
it.
to get
That was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra
running back,
attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ryan. Oh, he'll just get rid of this one deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't know.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle pushing forward for 3
Michelle.
up to the 48. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
2nd down and 7. And It's Michel once again, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Oh, my God. They started up at 3-2.
Blemishes everywhere. The dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, we'll start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Michel. Able to power through. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at the 15.
So best number of the game.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel.
Ooh. Ooh.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Truck that guy.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Sony Michel with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching.
Don't judge him on that. There's the point, guys.
New contract off for this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
They're mainly mixed up.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun, and he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
How did that happen?
A big play there. His first touchdown.
My defensive player turn around for?
And the Chiefs are finally into the end
zone. Come on, we always give up a busted coverage.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
He turned around. I never seen this.
Charles, he said, sometimes you
win,
go to sometimes you lose,
who was that?
You wish you never had showed up.
Who was that?
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
It was. I just can't see who that was. They just gave that touchdown.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point.
I'm gonna find out. That's not acceptable.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And some room to work. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
117 yards rushing for him now to this point. And just a yard to go here on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. Pushes him over. And he
chuck him over. He ain't pushing. He chucked that man.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Well, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
They'll try again. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. They've gotten it to the one. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Look at Matt Ryan. What's he doing? What is Matt Ryan doing?
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
What is Matt Ryan doing?
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
Like, I just hate even beat these teams
this
bad
one was over a while ago as they
like
just
it's no
add on to their big
competition, like I'm
lead.
cheating the game. Which I'm really
So
not
the
cheating the
drive there
game.
took
It's
6
just
plays. And
they
it
just
ends with a
keep fumbling the
1-yard
ball.
touchdown
They
run.
went down in my territory
Following the
4 times.
touchdown,
They
here's
moving their
Koo
ball.
to kick off.
They moving the ball really good on my defense. So it's not that I'm cheating. They just can't hold the football in their hand. And my defense player hit hard. That's the only reason why. I mean, they have been moving the ball. They moved the ball all the way down to at least 20 or 10 yard line on me 4 or 5 times. And they fumble the ball every time.
He's going to let it fly.
Or he threw an interception.
And that will be incomplete.
Right.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Most of my points came from my defense. At least 3 touchdowns did. Because they fumbled or they threw an interception right to me.
Mahomes, it's Kelsey on the ground. And they get him down, but
See
not
how
before he
good
takes
moving
it
the
across
football
the
on me? He got a 231 yards. Passing.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he's able to get this one out closer to
midfield, 300 yards.
45.
I mean, it's
They'll
not.
wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. That's Wade. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Mahomes,
look at that.
The football.
Look at that.
Falcons grab it. Does the big boy have the juice? And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Koo now for the point after. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line.
Bull.
And they'll be denied
No.
the 2-point conversion.
No, he broke that.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the...
He broke.
And the score the other way.
He broke that
the
plane.
fumble return for a touchdown.
I got to review that. He broke that plane, I promise you. I mean, it's not up to me no more, but okay. I mean, Yeah, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Right. Okay. Hey, all right. Okay. Their feet stepped out of bounds. Right there. Right there. No, their feet stepped out of bounds. Okay. They right. They alright. Good for the power line camera. I sure appreciate the power line camera. He's out of bounds. Okay. Alright. Good eye, ref. You know what? I don't even see the referee. What is the referee? How the referee know I don't even see the referee? Where is him? Okay. Where's the referee? Where's the ref? It's supposed to be a ref standing right over there. I don't see no ref. Okay. I give it to y'all. Y'all stop. Y'all stop, you know.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh.
Oh, he ain't got nobody to throw it to, not try to catch it out.
Down there, that message has been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for him. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Nearly picked off.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's on me ball game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't think I make right. He's not the leader. He got a lot of touchdowns. Like, to come up to him. He need to have that big game today. Hate it.
Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome.
I want to keep the ball off.
We've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll have Matt Ryan calling the shots, the former MVP and third overall pick.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. That's to his right.
God,
Sony Michel. And he'll have it
30 yards,
midfield,
just like that.
almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
What are they DBs doing? They're just standing around.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Let's go.
A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Oh.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
Let's go.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. To throw, Huntley.
Got him.
To go here. He lost the football. And
you can't fumble the ball. You cannot fumble the ball on this team.
It's going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
I cannot fumble the
so
ball.
The big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Let's go.
Still 9 remaining on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Respect that run.
So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Huntley to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Uncle Thomas never caught a ball on me. What they got going on?
Relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because it's been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Officially no
not in that big of a hole.
2nd down.
They did get a touchdown. They still be in the game. My defense ain't gonna have that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to
boom.
That's into a crowd and
Look at that.
intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Get off me, boy.
Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Boom, pick six.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Let me see three cornerbacks and the safety is guarding that man.
It's good.
Why would he throw it that way?
21-0.
Come on. That's
so
common sense.
Creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So how about this for a start?
Don't you see three of me over there? Why would you throw it crazy? Wow, that's an easy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes
I know y'all ain't let Brett Hundley run around.
He's hit, he lost the football.
They're about to say.
And the Falcons grab it. And they will
I know y'all ain't let that man run. He picked up at least 15 yards.
Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
But desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
He's like, wait, you the rhyme master now?
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd and 8.
Is Hayden hurt just there alone?
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that would
get a right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Ryan. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
I don't know why I did this, but shoot. Let's try.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Oh.
Convert, and they turn it over.
Oh,
the
no.
Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole.
I really threw it to the wrong person, but they did a good job.
They come up on 1st down. Kamara running on 1st down, but finding nowhere to go as he's bottled up behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
That's what they always do.
There.
Here's Huntley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Man, stop running the football. You your third fumble, bro.
So
start running the ball.
And, you know, you can make excuses
you're not a
for
running
each and every
back,
one
man.
of them, but the bottom line is he's going to take care of it better. And now
I can't coach y'all and beat y'all at the same time.
Just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, too. So,
why you running
goodness,
backwards
three or
on
more.
Michelle?
Wow.
Come
It just doesn't make any sense, does it?
You were straight up running backwards.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. 21-0 our score after one.
Boom.
Going left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Being chased, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Let's go.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
What do you mean?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering
I wish
right
they
now.
would try to put some effort into this
Nowhere
game.
to go here.
Look,
He lost the
keep
football.
dropping the
But
ball,
fortunately,
man.
the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
That's really making me upset right now. They keep dropping the ball.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
You better not drop that ball again.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Huntley. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
Let's go.
Take it at the 37. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts the defense back on its heels.
Got him.
Because normally you think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the
game
ball
right here, Sony.
Plays,
Well, Sony haven't even ran the ball today.
On defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. On 1st down, Michelle, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Sony Michelle got -5 yards.
Loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Power back.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
That's caught by Meredith right side.
Wide open to the side.
It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons open the lead up to 34-0. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Huntley's throw there, complete to Hamler. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's go.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 1st down. Huntley over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw. Huntley will get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Oh, I didn't know I had the ball. I'm sorry.
And this is not the way to start a drive.
I thought that was still. I thought it was still was on defense.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Ryan. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Let's go.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Looking left side, and he's got
Get out of bounds.
That's Johnson. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And that is caught one-handed.
What a catch.
Pulled it in. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
He out of bounds. He out of bounds. All right, bet.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan.
They might review this because I think
touchdown passes. And the Falcons will extend
I think they're going to review this.
Just before halftime.
But it's 41-0.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet
they
are
call it
hopefully getting down in bounds?
Wait a minute,
That's what they're trying to look at
replay.
to see if it all comes together.
Wait a minute, let me see this on replay. I got to see this on replay. Who was that? Hayden Hurst? I how did you do this on replay? Now he running. No ball should be coming in now. Oh my God. He got 2 feet down. Oh, that's one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he get that feet now right there? No, he's out of bounds though. They cheated in right here though. They cheated him. He's out of bounds. He caught the ball. If they called that right there, in bounds, let me see. I mean, I can't. Like, it don't, like, that, see how that feet hit the ground right there? Like, you can see, boom. That feet hit the ground. But that back feet did never hit that ground. See, he got the bar in his hand. He don't got no feet on the ground here. He put that feet on the ground. Now, if they say he dragged his toe right there, but if you zoom in, or zoom out, that feet do not drag down at all. Yeah, that feet never hit the ground. It never hit the thing, but shoot, they gave us that one though. Let's go back and watch it in real time. He got control. He got control. There it go. Yes, he did get it down. They alright. He did get it down, guys. He did get it down. Look at that. He got that toe down and got both feet about with the ball in his hand. Wow. Impressive. 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 You just had to find a right replay to show his feet down there. But this is it right here though. Okay, good. I don't know what they booing for. Watch the replay, y'all can see.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0.
Oh, it is still the second quarter? Come on.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Getting set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They take my blitz.
And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
They can know how to beat us on our blitz.
12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Oh, Devin White, you got to stay in there.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well. And
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Quadri Olison, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Lions out on top. The Lions still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In our game,
in the game, be good victory.
Matt Ryan with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
See what they can do in the second half, guys.
Offense first, and they trail
nice,
here
42 points.
Quarter number 3.
In 2 quarters. Let's see, it can be possible.
And the Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter, and they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
I'm just going to keep going blitz.
What's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On first down, Huntley dancing, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Just beat them what they do best, running the football.
Huntley. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All I'm going to do is send blitz at them. That's all.
Looking to throw. Huntley.
Oh, that hit my way ahead.
And it falls incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. It's taken to the 26. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Michel. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 34. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
He nearly scored.
It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The timeout here is we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. While the training staff works on him.
My rookie Johnson hurt.
Aside and be right back. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Just walked in the end zone.
Sony Michel, touchdown number 15 of the year, and the Falcons add on. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now, because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Let's go. Thank y'all for watching the stream, y'all. I sure appreciate watching the Madden 22 season. Everybody who's watching. I know we ain't playing no competitors, but it's the fourth quarter right here. This might be the last quarter of the stream.
Throw on second down. Huntley.
Hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend.
The Saints on third
Whenever y'all watch the
2
video.
for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
try to get through this season. By the end of the weekend, won Super Bowl, and started my career path. Started my own player from college, and put him in the season.
And oftentimes knock it away.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
Subscribe to the channel. A lot of new stuff coming out.
Their next drive, the
I'm
Falcons
getting GTA available. And I'm also getting Call of Duty available. So we got a lot of content coming to this channel.
The running
I know
game
I've been playing a lot of
continues to be a
Fortnite,
big
but
part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
I'm still gonna have Fortnite on here. I'm still gonna put Fortnite after Fortnite is made in my bread and butter in the channel. But I had people commenting like when they on post, what other games you gonna play? So I just want to mix it up a little.
But when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh
I'm not going to be live streaming all the time, but I will post videos on this channel.
And they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. And he's going to take this
record
across
videos,
the 15 into
post them on the
territory.
channel. And
It's a
sometimes I will
5-yard
live
gain,
stream.
but they'll still be a yard
But
short
record
here.
them is more
Third down now looming.
quicker than live stream, so people can,
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And shedding a man at the 40.
Look at my Sony. Look at Sony Michelle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
I told you he's going to break out one good run.
Sony Michelle.
He's not going to stay slow.
Of the game and 16th
They had
on
him
the
at
season.
negative.
And the Falcons add on to their lead.
They had him
And
at
it's
negative
looking
2
like
yards.
that win streak is going to extend another week. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You might just really compare baseball to football.
To throw on second down. Huntley, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Elliott in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
The 6th fumble of the game, man. He need to be fired.
Hold it up as an
They got to
example.
fire this
You
man.
talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12.
Let's go.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left.
Stop bringing the blitz back.
Affair.
Type in the chat, blitz. Give me a bleep for blitz. A B for blitz. Type in the chat, B for blitz. I'm gonna bring it back.
So it's Saints football as we get you
reset. Oh, y'all didn't type fast enough.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Huntley. That's complete to Troutman right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
B for blitz.
Quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Blitz.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
How long been live for?
From the gun on third down.
Almost 2. Oh, pick, dog.
He's going to be intercepted a third time.
Wow.
Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Give him a couple
Man,
on the carry
stop.
there, 2nd and 8.
Man, get that man off this thing. 25%. You don't see how dominant this team is. We better allow a person to score.
Second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space.
Get off my arm.
Now it's Ryan.
Look at that.
Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And the Saints hands team, the ball comes out.
Oh! He had fumbled the ball for a minute.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the
Ball game. 4th time. Getting picked off. Oh my God. 70-0. Thank you for watching. This is going to do it for me.
So time
Peace
runs
out.
It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as...